Hello, welcome to the Bite Size Manga Podcast. This week I'm joined by Ryu, the Eternal Slumber,
Yes.
but he who stands tall. I'm your host, Ben, as always. This week we're here to talk about chapters 161 to 170 of not One Piece, Dragon Ball. I don't know why I wanted to say One Piece, but I wanted to say One Piece. Anyway, let's get into it. It's a bit of a late day.
To be fair, they're both pretty hype right now, so...
If you're not caught up with One Piece, me saying catch up with One Piece because it's amazing is not going to change your mind, so do what you want.
No, catch up with One Piece.
Right.
Just do what he says. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, yeah. Dragon
How
Ball,
long into the episode are we not talking about Dragon Ball?
No. Let's start off right off the bat. You know, we can have post-yap later, I feel. Alright?
Exactly.
Okay.
So, Piccolo's dead. Goku
And
just fucking
baby Piccolo is adorable.
Him is like the fucking tiniest, fucking cute as hell.
Oh, he has super oversized clothes. Come on, shit, that's cute.
Cute as hell. But it's like Piccolo Jr., technically. Because he still calls himself
Demon
Piccolo.
Junior. What do they call him in your translation? Because in the prelims they call him Demon Junior or something, and it's fucking.
Oh, they just call him Piccolo. They just call him straight up Piccolo.
In the anime, they call him Piccolo Jr.
In the official manga translation, they call him Demon Junior, and I think that's so funny.
Demon Jr.
What are you, Demon? Demon Jr.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. But I just want to say, after, Goku managed to kill him, we finally see Goku, now that he's dead, we see him have time to, grieve, finally grieve the deaths of Roshi and Krillin. Yeah.
True. Also, add another one to Goku's kill count, then retract one, because he killed Piccolo and Tao Pai Pai wasn't dead, so
it's the same amount.
Same number. I think that still keeps it a 9.
9? Oh, Jesus, we're higher. Okay.
If we're not, I'm sure the comments will let us know.
So, yeah.
I mean, I just thought that was interesting that, because I had taken away from Goku's kill count on my notes, and then I realized, oh yeah, he just killed Piccolo, so we're net neutral right now.
Not human, it's fine.
Wow. Okay, shit.
How to get canceled?
I don't think Kami's gonna like that. I gotta be honest.
Yeah, gotta be honest with you.
Anyway, so I like this part, the next part of the chapter, because we got the part where Goku's looking for the nail bow, because of course Tien took it with him to Kame's house. And Goku, I read this shit was quite quick. I flipped through the pages quite quickly, and it was so funny because it made it more sporadic. It was like him running around looking for it. It made it so funny to read. It was like, oh yeah, I'm looking for a staff. Where is it? It's not here. Where the fuck is it? This is a Kame's house. Let's go to grandma. Where is it? And
I was a little bit.
I'll kill everyone here.
Well, so I had the exact same thing where I'm like, oh shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Could we talk about how it's he goes to Baba and just oh yeah, can you fight it for me? I'm like, okay,
I'll fight everyone here.
I'll fight your fighters. Come on.
And she's like, okay, chill.
Nah.
It ain't that serious.
Wait there, man. It's fine.
You kill Piccolo, bro. You good, bro. You saved the rules. You don't even worry about it.
You got it.
You've proven yourself.
Does that mean that whenever he wants, he can have a fortune read from Baba now?
Maybe.
I mean, if not, he'll beat their it wouldn't matter.
To be fair, she also was like, it's my baby brother we're talking about. Come on,
Yeah, true. Okay.
So, who knows? Maybe he has to pay next time.
Who's she getting to get stronger fighters? Because her fighters currently are not it, Chief.
I mean, she can get people from the world of the dead. So maybe she can get a young Piccolo. Yeah. Wait, that's just where we are in real life, right? Not real life, in the current setting already. Yeah.
That would only be the evil Piccolo. It wouldn't be Kame.
Yeah, just get someone a good person that is really strong from the afterlife. Done.
Master Mutaito.
That's actually a good one.
He'd be fucking
that's a good one.
old though. But yeah,
but that's fine. He's old, wise, and knowledgeable. So
True. I mean, you only keep that card for Goku. You don't use it on anyone else. I mean, I guess Tien and like after time skip, all of them. I guess the group.
Alright, so do you want to talk about the time skip now?
No, Kami.
Let's go to Kami.
Wait for that.
So he finally gets the staff, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna revive everyone. I'll be back." And they're like, "What the fuck? He's gotta revive everyone? Shenlong's dead."
Yeah. Also, can we talk about how when he gets to Korin's tower, it's like, oh, you just use the now let me use the Nyobo, and he's like, Korin doesn't tell Goku that Kami Piccolo were the same person and they look alike.
Oh,
it's like
he said no. He said, "Oh wait, no." He said it to Yajirobe, like, "Oh, he'll recognize him."
yeah, and he was like, oh,
Kari is just trolling, man. Kari is a great night troll.
Yeah, he is a troll.
I mean, Kami's gonna live for 800 years. At some point, you're gonna get bored. You're just gonna, especially if you live on a tower somewhere, like you're gonna eventually.
What's he doing? Cultivating beans? Like, come on, that gets boring after a while.
Yeah, who was his last visitor? Roshi? I was like,
in my translation, Goku asks, "Is God violent?" And then he says, "No, he's a great man." And then he's like, "Is that a little?" No, don't be scared. You'll be fine. You won't die.
That's fucking hilarious because like in the translation, in the official, it's like, is God like strong or something? And then he says, "No, he's a perfect gentleman." Like,
he's fine,
which is a lot different.
Yeah. I feel like Goku jumps at him, of course, when he sees him, and he just like
which is fair.
It just flicks him away, and I'm assuming Goku went full power, and he was like fully healed up and no hunger.
Yeah, he had like he had like his ape fists that he used against Piccolo.
Yeah. Like,
also, can we talk about how some attacks he does when he like tries his best?
They're like
he has
this.
Like, he has like the ape behind him. That's really cool.
I think that's just the notion of his max power, right? Because that's his maximized potential. Then, like, he's going full power.
Yeah, exactly. He's going pretty much all into this one punch, and then he's gonna do it again and again and again. But besides the point, he just does his full might into that one attack.
Yeah, and he still gets washed.
Yep.
Get rolled. Look, I'm all for Goku taking some L's.
Yeah.
You know this. This is essentially just the gap in power. I would like a better reason as to why he didn't go down and stop Piccolo himself. Besides, oh, I have my reasons. I hope that's just set up and that we're actually gonna get to learn something about that later.
I knew it was gonna be something like this. Like I figured they were gonna say like, "We're God. We're not gonna fucking deal with mortals." Like it was something like that. I figured it was gonna be something like that. Like I was like already like, "You're strong as hell. Why don't you do shit?"
But okay, do you guys remember what Popo said to Kami when Goku left? And he's like, "Oh, I'll leave Piccolo to you," right? When he's like, see, I don't know what he exactly said, so one of you guys gotta say it. So it's to say if I'm in the clear first. So
I don't know what you're talking about. I gotta be honest.
When
after time skip, you mean?
No, before time skip. Where let me. I can check it up while you guys talk.
I mean, all right. I just want I'm just gonna talk about that some time skip stuff. Right. No god is given the power to destroy himself. I'm waiting for a fellow like that, like him, for a long time.
Oh, that part. Yeah, exactly.
So I guess he doesn't have the power to do that.
Yeah,
I think again. I think Kami can't intervene most of the time with the normal.
Yeah.
There's a reason. Planet. Yeah, I think the Dragon Ball is like the greatest extent he can interfere with the world.
Yeah, he can give shit to the world, but he can't really influence anything in the world. I think that's what it is.
Yeah. Also, I do want to talk like one panel in his where Popo is like, "You have to be calm, not think of anything," and he's just like his eyes are just
wide
like
and
Goku's. That's the original like dumb Luffy. Oh my god.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say blackface.
No. Also, you guys got any comments on Popo?
I mean, He is very dark, but that's just the time because it reminds me of Jinx from Pokemon, like early Jinx.
But fun fact, Popo is actually, let me see here. Popo is based on a Hindu deity called Mahakala, I think. I don't know how to pronounce it. That governs time.
Mahakama.
Probably. If you see, this is the one with the 2 spoiler tags that I posted in the thing. You can see it.
Okay. So we have our chat. Completely forgot that Hut sent us entire like instructions for this week's episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, the one above
Like,
that is just Goku. The one above that is just Goku showing his back, because I felt like that was clean. He has like a good clean, back, good back muscles.
Okay, wait. I
was giving him a 7 out of 10.
I have to check something of vital importance.
All right.
Okay. It's true. Post time skip. Goku's neck has gotten longer again.
I knew it. I
look at this. I was like, I was like reading the first chapter. I was like, after time skip, like, wait a minute, is this like longer again?
Longer.
That's so dumb, but I keep paying attention.
I love that. Like that is one of the like. I don't think that's something that we would have ever like noticed, talked about, or become a thing if we didn't like do this podcast. That's
if we didn't overlap like the original Goku in this first like Tenchibu guy in the second, where he grew a little after that time skip, where he grew up there. If we would have never like overlaid that and checked like next to each other, we were like, wait a minute, his neck's longer. At least that was the only thing that really changed, besides his limbs getting a little longer as well.
Yeah, but I love that. That's just like I think this is about like a good time to talk about it because we're getting to about like the halfway point a little bit more.
Yeah, exactly.
We're about to enter like I don't know. Is this a spoiler? Like you know what I want to talk about with entering? Like
yeah, I know what you're gonna talk about.
Would you consider that a spoiler or?
It's just one connected series. Not
yeah.
Really.
Okay, so we're about to enter the Z portion of Dragon Ball.
Oh yeah.
And I like that because it's also just like Goku getting taller. That's huge. I like it.
Yeah, like so. I think like this is a good time to talk about like maybe like just like I just wanted to talk a little bit about like now that it's come up with the like long night stuff. That's one of my favorite running jokes that we have.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's something that we really only would have gotten that we've only gotten because we're doing the podcast. And
yeah, exactly.
That's just something I wanted to start like take a moment and appreciate that this is a dumb joke that only us and whoever chooses to watch this.
Whoever is dumb enough to join us.
Beware ye who enter, for you will know of Tall Neck Goku.
Tall Neck Goku. I feel like no one ever noticed that. Or maybe but they were like, they chuck it up with something, but we made a complete joke out of it. It's so dumb.
And now we're here. Like I'm enjoying this. I'm happy that we're still doing this and we're keeping this consistent.
About the time skip, I'm curious. How old is Goku now then?
He should be
17.
Let me do the math.
Because we did 2 3-year time skips plus he was 11 at the beginning, so 17.
We had a 1-year time skip.
It was 18.
For listen. So we had a 1-year time skip till the tournament, and then he got the tournament. Then there was another 3 years
for the next tournament. Another 3 years now.
Now another 3 years now.
So he's 18.
Yeah, he should be 18.
Okay.
I mean, it was not 1 year complete. The first one was like 9 months, but yeah.
Yeah. So is Bulma in her 20s?
Yeah.
She's
2 years older.
I guess
she was 16. Like... No, she was 16 when he said he was 14. While he was 11. So she's actually 4 years older or 3 years older. Wait,
7.
I can't do it. 7 years older. So she's 25.
Oh my goodness!
And still single.
No, well,
I don't know. Like,
Yamcha left her.
Yeah, but he went to trade. Like, look, I don't like Bulma barely gets any lines that aren't about the fight that's currently going on. So
yeah,
I don't know how much we can read into her personal life.
Yeah,
and she said it like, "Oh, Yamcha left me for training," and then
she's mad about it, but that doesn't mean they're broken up.
Yeah,
They have some shit to work through. I'm not saying they don't, but they don't. They can still be in a relationship.
Fair enough.
If believing one another to like go on a journey would indicate breaking up, then my parents ain't good because my dad's going to Suriname for a while in like a week. I'm cooked.
Dad travels a lot, like different countries.
Though to be fair, he was away for 3 years, so.
Okay, that's a bit longer than my dad.
Yeah.
A little. I mean, depends. I don't know how immediately. I don't know how immediately quick after what happened here, like after they like revived everyone, how quickly they went to like, hey, let's go to Kami Tower and like spread out. Like how like it was there some period of like him saying, look, Boma, I really want to train. I want to be strong enough to like match up to Goku at least a little bit. Like was there some talk where he just like, I later.
Also, I gotta be honest with Bulma's characterization. I have zero confidence that she would give a shit.
Yeah, fair enough.
She would just be mad that she's left alone, which is kind of what's already like being indicated in like the very little text that we do get about it. So
yeah,
and she would be spiteful about it. So as much as I want to be like, oh, they can be adults about it and like talk about it, not with these characters and you.
Yeah, being almost like the character, like, you're leaving me for like a day. I'd guess I'm getting a new dude then. Like that's just
fuck you. Yeah.
To be fair, she was single until that point, so maybe she got no game.
That doesn't matter. What?
I'm just saying, maybe she got no game.
I mean, to be fair, she just openly called Goku hot. Like, genuinely.
Yeah, which that feels so weird.
So awkward, yeah.
Like they've known each. Like I mean, I guess like the age difference. I mean, no, age difference is 7 years. That's
7 years, then, yeah. 5 years, because 16 to 11. I'm very retarded. Anyway, we somehow added the 2 back onto that because the 14 and 16. It's 5 years. It's 11 to 16 at the start.
How we do? I don't know how we did that.
Yeah.
I don't know how we get to 7. Anyway, so she's 23, but still, it is very early.
No, it isn't. We don't have any excuse. We take the L, goddammit.
Yeah, we take the L. Anyway, Hut was trying to make it nice, but no. No.
Trying to help you guys out. I'm just
Yeah.
We take your lumps. Okay,
and then we get to the Icykoala then, I guess.
Yep.
Okay, I have a thing I wanted to talk about because I thought it was. Oh wait, I have one more thing I wanted to mention about Piccolo. It seems unfair he can just make a stronger version of himself before he dies.
I don't think he's stronger. I think he was about to send but he was trained a lot more.
That he's stronger.
I think he's yeah, but at the start he wasn't. I'm saying like he probably trained more. Like it's probably the same. Like he took all of his energy. That's why he exploded, right? He took all of his energy, all of his literal like body, and just threw it out. Like all of his life.
Imagine
everything.
if it wasn't fast enough to get out of their explosion range.
Ooh.
Just fucking blew up with them.
Fuck! Like my hope is gone. It's crazy.
It's like
it's like what if Superman blew up, like got killed alongside Krypton? It's like, go be safe, my son. Sees the pod get shut down.
Flies off.
Damn it!
Oh my god, Kal-El, more like Dead L. Oh.
Hey, that
was bad.
Great.
Anyways,
but the Piccolo, I think Piccolo originally was like, I'm overconfident, I'm strong as hell, I don't need to train, right? Like the original and then Piccolo Junior was more like, I gotta train now. I gotta be as strong as I possibly can. I'm gonna use you 3 years for the next Icykoala and just train my fucking ass off. I think that. I think that's why he's said to be stronger because he just trained a lot more.
Maybe. Okay, but then like
I just want to say 2 things. One.
For fuck's sakes.
Okay, listen. One. Holy dime. Okay, so like the growth spurt Piccolo went through was huge.
Yeah, he was tiny baby, and now he's big man.
I mean, all his demons just spawn and they already are like fully matured.
Yeah.
So like that probably took like a day for him because he had more life force in him. It probably took a little longer, but like still like a day or maybe a week or a month, but not the full 3 years.
Yeah. Also, them going to Korin, that was great. Them also like taking on the endeavor of climbing the tower and turning the Korin, that was great.
I love Goku going back in time. So for context, that is one of the Hut told us to watch a filler episode. And that filler episode is like Goku going back in time, meeting up with Mutaitu, young Roshi, young Crane, and training with them. Well, fighting Crane, training with Roshi, getting his ass beat by Mutaito, it's the whole thing. So, what, like, I wanted, like, Hut told us to watch that. I did it right before the episode started. Ryu caught a bit of that. What I really, like, noticed from that, one, is how much I missed the Dragon Ball opening. Like, that original opening is so fucking good. Oh my god. Like, I was vibing so hard on that. I haven't heard it. Like, I'm watching an episode of Dragon Ball. Like, I've listened to the song a couple times in between, but like, I haven't watched a Dragon Ball episode in years. Like, the last time I watched it, I was like 10. I was like 10 or something. So like, this is long time ago, and like, this kind of falls into. I've kind of talked about it less and less as we've gone farther into Dragon Ball. Just the fact that like I've obviously like I'm coming at this as somebody like who's watched it as a kid and hasn't watched it since, right? So like for me, this is big nostalgia. But I haven't talked about it much because, well, these are parts that I pretty much like remember like bits and pieces, but not because of
a bunch, anyways.
Oh, hello, yeah, what? Hut was talking about something, but whatever. This is not like this is stuff that I don't remember from actually watching it, but I remember from like seeing stuff online.
Yeah, exactly.
So to like actually go back through it and like read this stuff, it's a very different experience to watching it. But so like the vibes are very different. But when we watched that filler episode again, that was exactly the vibes I remember. Like I vaguely I don't remember actually like most of the filler episodes. I've watched all of them, but I don't remember most of them. So it was a very interesting experience of just like watching me like having this weird familiar like sense of familiarity and just being there. Like I remember these voice actors so well. I remember the voices. I remember the music, and then just having this like, oh yeah, I kind of vaguely somewhere feel something familiar for this setting, for what they're doing in this filler episode, what they're talking about, and it's just it's something that like I haven't been able to like talk about in this sense because we haven't watched filler episode for one of these episodes, but I just wanted to know to like talk about it. If there's anybody watching this who watched Dragon Ball as a kid and things like, it might not be as good. It might not be as fun. Like I haven't watched them forever. Like I don't want to ruin that. If like just go watch it. Like honestly, the music and the vibes are still there. Like I think it like as long as you know that like obviously like the storytelling at the beginning, as what I've been yapping about for most of this podcast duration, like the storytelling at the beginning doesn't hold up as well. It definitely gets better as time goes on.
It's good right now, I feel.
I think it's pretty good, yeah. Hence I've done less complaining. But if you keep that in mind, I think you'll have a great time just revisiting something from your childhood. Yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about with the episode. I don't have much to say about what actually happened. That was just mostly on the vibes.
Yeah, fair. Like when you listen to an opening for a show, like any could be any show. I had this when I rewatched Inazuma 11 a little while back. Like the actual openings, I watched them in Dutch because I grew up in Holland.
I still
But I rewatched them in Japanese, not like the original language. And the opening is the like the actual backing tones are the exact same. It's just the text that is different, but it still has the exact same like tonal flow and whatever. So the vibe is the exact same, which I love. It's so great to just go back. Also, the openings are just a better vibe to watch when you know you're gonna watch an episode right after, right? Like the actual episode.
I think there's something to that, definitely.
I think that helps with like the actual vibe. Like it gives you the mentality.
An intro instead of the whole experience.
Exactly. I think that makes it better.
Yeah, because that's what they were designed to be, right? Like they're designed to be
an opening,
intro, and opening, not like a whole song that like you're gonna listen to, and that's it.
True.
There are still some great songs that came Oz openings, but
yeah,
definitely.
But that's not.
I think Bluebird is one of them.
Bluebird is great.
Yeah, but like I also think like for context, I'm talking about the Dragon Ball dub. I'm talking about that dub. That dub song is that's my childhood.
It's on the same level as the the fucking what's it called, the like One Piece rap.
The 4Kids dub rap.
4Kids dub rap. Yeah.
That one's good as like a meme.
It's memey good. Yeah.
I think it's
yeah.
good.
This one's like Dragon Ball dub opening genuinely good.
Yeah. Listed
Genuinely
on that one episode as well.
Yeah, that was real good. Okay, so now back to like actual like content.
I want to talk about Shenlong real quick.
Said,
I want to talk about Shenlong. When he comes back, my brain was still sort of, we have to revive like Rosie and Krillin like 2 separate times. I feel like because we revived the like Upa's dad at once, right? We did 1 revival.
Yeah.
I never really thought about the fact you could just like, oh yeah, revive everyone that got killed by Piccolo, and then you just do that.
Yeah.
So they shows all the characters we know of, all the friends. But did they also revive all the people that were in the one town who just fucking wiped the whole map?
I'm assuming so, yeah.
What is the exact
wait. Oh no, fuck.
Reject your friends.
Mutaito should be back. Because he got killed by Piccolo, but no, he died from exhaustion due to his own technique. He didn't get killed by Piccolo, otherwise he would.
It's also, you know, you want me to resurrect your friends that were killed by Piccolo. So it's only the people that we know as the friends of Goku and Tien and whatever.
Man, that's some dick ass wording. Why not just get everybody back, you bitches?
It's a genie. They always go back on their wording. It's a genie.
I'm saying like, why didn't like Goku say like, oh no, because you get like bring back everyone?
Goku can't do the wish. Goku was still up at the sanctuary.
Okay, so what about the other 17 people that were like standing down there like?
So to be fair, Goku did make the wish because Goku said it to Kami, and Kami made Shenlong give like with the information of the wish that was need to be granted.
Okay, so then my original point stands.
Yeah, exactly. Like because Shenlong tells the group Son Goku is shutting the sanctuary for the next statue of a guy. So Shenlong knows, aka Goku made the wish at Kami. He's like, I revived my friends for Piccolo killed, and then he was like, I
mean, they did.
I guess Goku's a fraud. He doesn't actually care about.
Also, although I know he told me to resurrect, and like he said, I know what you want. Does it doesn't ask confirmation because he says right ? Just does it. He doesn't ask. He doesn't.
17 flights of stairs. Are you good?
I'm fine.
And a boxing match.
But we also got to see panels of like Nam and Gideon get resurrected, right? So
yeah.
And I don't think Goku thinks, or they think of them as like friends, you know?
Goku does. Goku just likes strong people, and so in that sense, Goku just thinks of them as friends.
Nam, I can see him thinking of us as a friend, right? But like
Gideon,
the monster's like, so he's so confused as well. Like, why is he in a capsule? He's also in like one of those like graveled capsules as well.
That's called a coffin.
I forgot the word.
Coffin capsule.
To be fair, there probably are capsules in this universe.
They are. They probably.
I believe it. Oh, like I mean, does Capsule Corp just have a monopoly on this like technology?
I'd assume so, because like.
Okay,
but like, rich as shit.
After a certain amount of time, that at least the original like patent for the capsules would go out of it would like the patent would run out, so then other people would be able to use this technology. And also, it's like it seems almost inconceivable to me that nobody else on the entire planet can think of or do anything close to the capsule technology.
It's only 20 years for patents. I thought you were talking about
saying.
Isn't that
100? Copyright I know is 100 years.
Oh,
so I was like,
yeah, but
crazy.
Copyright and patents are different. So patents are I believe, for somebody will probably correct me.
Inventions.
Yeah, so inventions. Yeah. So that would be something like the capsule, but the marketing of like the content being like Capsule Corp or like calling it a capsule, that would be 100 years. But that's just naming and branding.
Yeah.
So the actual invention, like Bulma's already she's already in her 20s. So and like it's pretty much indicated that like she's had this luxury all her life, which indicates that like capsule technology has been around for at least 20 years now. So it should be like it should be like, you know, available to other people at this point.
It should be, but do remember it's very complicated because Bulma's like Dragon Ball scanner was super hard to replicate. Like it was super difficult. The only one that could replicate it was a literal baby that had like superpowers to like psychologically copy everything. So like with like a giant IQ. So like the only things I feel
When
like
did this happen? Wait.
You don't remember that when he went to like the scientist at like I forget what village it is, but like the scanner broke and he had to go to
Wait,
that
this
one
was
guy's
with
plane.
Ariel, right? The Doctor
Yeah,
Slump
with
stuff.
Blue.
Yeah,
It
okay.
was with the but it was fighting Blue, the General Blue.
Yeah. I kind of just like phased that out of my brain because Doctor Slump
Makes
crossed
sense.
over.
Yeah, so like the whole Dragon Ball scanner in itself was very complicated. Let alone a capsule, a machine that can giantly expand and then collapse back into like a small capsule without getting weight.
Think about like any life-changing technology that we have today, like, you know,
Yeah.
computers, phones, all that stuff. Like, think about like 20 years ago, or like even like
Yes.
farther back, right? Like, assuming
Yeah.
like start of that is like
Or
80s.
like the wall phone, like a giant box where you have to like hold like the two things to your mouth and
Yeah,
head and there. Yeah,
and
exactly.
that was 100 years ago.
Yeah. And then
And
like
like
50
it
years
seems
ago, we had
like
like the phone with like the giant like the shell thing, the, like
phone
the
lines. Yeah,
yeah
we
the
had
phone line.
just rotary phones. So yeah, and that's like 50-ish years. And
Yeah,
again, like again, it's implied that like Bulma's had this well for all her life, so that's at least 25 years.
yeah,
So we should definitely be getting to a point where there's like competitors of like Capsule Corp, and like maybe not as advanced as Capsule Corp, maybe like they do keep maintaining this, but like there would be competitors, there would be other people who figure this out and probably like innovate in ways that Capsule Corp wouldn't think of, because that's just the route that technology goes.
yeah. Like if someone makes an original idea and then someone else takes that idea and thinks of it in a different way because different brain. Um, I do want to say maybe it's a thing where Capital just buys them up. Just doing Elon Musk just buys them whenever they like start up. Just gives them so much money. They're like,
That is where I believe there should be there's lawmaking for that. Because I believe there is a limit to the amount of market share that a company can have. So if Capsule Corp is buying up its competitors, it has a limit to how many competitors it can, like, you know, do a takeover of, because they can't have a majority market share in their industry.
yes, but this is Dragon Ball World, so shit might be different.
Supposedly.
I mean, look,
Those
we're
actual
talking about
worlds.
the economy in the fight manga. I think like
I like how you call it
Yeah,
fight
fair.
manga. Actually, there is a question.
Also, patents are probably different there as well, if they're even the thing.
yeah, we have a furry as like the president of the whole world. I don't know if their laws are gonna be
I don't know the laws are that great.
His name is
it's discriminating against them. Goddamn.
also question, right?
Yeah.
If like, hmm. No, I was gonna talk about like the discrimination in Dragon Ball because like, are there like multiple forms of discrimination and like they're like huge? Is there like a huge spectrum like between them? Right? Like if okay, like black and white people, and if you're human, you're in here, and there's like a separate like there, right? And then there's like for animal people here. Like how would that
Are you
work?
talking about? Is there like sliding? Are you the way you like
Is there more
envisioned
racism
it? Like,
towards the animals besides and outside of the humans? Like the entirety of humans just hate the animals, and in the humans themselves they have racism as well. Is that what you're like implying?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
what tends to like I can't like I don't know about Dragon Ball, but generally in stories like this, and it's like kind of widely accepted as well that like the only way humans are going to, you know, band
Unified.
together is if there is a different threat, an outside threat. So
Yeah.
I think it very much depends on if they view the like animal people as an outside threat, because if so, I can very much see that they would probably think of them as like, and then they would like probably not really be that much discriminated because it's just like we gotta get these guys now on animals. I don't goddamn swing.
Like this could go two ways. I think it's like either yes, the animal people are superior than the to humans, like physically. Let's think fishermen from One Piece.
Yeah.
So they hate them because of that, because they're stronger, or they're weaker, so they hate them because they're not hate them, but they use them as pets. They think of them as lesser beings, like we think of most animals.
I mean,
we're
talking about this. No, go on.
I was gonna say, even in One Piece, humans are seen as above fishermen, right?
Yeah.
So even if they're physically stronger or weaker,
I mean, I think like obviously we're talking about the history of this world at this point because right now it seems to be pretty like even.
Yeah, was it
like seems fun.
Always like this? Like,
is Roshi racist against animal people? Do you think like 300 years ago? Like, do you think that was like?
Ooh.
Maybe was that why he doesn't like vibe with Oolong as much as
No, Oolong is just annoying. Let's be honest.
Is Oolong one of the like furry people then? Because pigs do have a little layer of hair.
I'm gonna start look. I just refer to the furries as like the animal people. So yes.
Yeah, I'm just thinking animals.
Fair enough. Because he went to like he can transform because he went to transforming school, so that's not a thing because he's a pig.
No, because Poir can also do it.
Yeah.
See, I was
also R.I.P. Poir and Oolong's usefulness.
Yep.
Yeah.
They have just been sitting at Roshi's place for the last like 100 chapters, man.
I mean, they've been vibing. They're just hanging out.
Hey, that's true. That's true.
Having a good time. Okay, so let's say probably move on since we're like halfway through the chapters, right? So the random woman that approached Goku.
Chichi.
What? No.
Wow, I really played that one off well.
See, I didn't expect him to just say it straight away. Right? Okay, whatever. Okay, it's common knowledge.
That's crazy.
I mean, of course, Goku wouldn't remember because he changed so much, but you expect him to like still recognize him. You know what? It should happen.
How did you recognize her?
Honestly, because I know a little bit about spoilers from later on, so I knew she would go, of course, who she was older on. So I knew like a little bit more. So that's why I recognize her mostly.
I remember watching this and I was just like,
I was stunned.
Who is she? I mean, yeah, you're in Goku's mindset. You're gonna be in Goku's mindset.
Yeah, because like we watched this as kids, so like we were like, what the fuck? What? We haven't seen you? God damn!
There's so much shit that happens.
Wait, Hut, back in the day, did you also think, damn, there's some shit that happened in the interim, like in the time skip?
I was thinking either that or she like basically like met her off screen at some other point. I was like, I'm not supposed to know who this is.
Yeah, like we're gonna have like a flashback of like, oh shit, they did X and Y like in the time skip. No, not Z. They did ZA. Pokemon Legends ZA. It's coming out, man.
Can't wait.
What are you? Is this an ad?
Dude, I'll show for Pokemon.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm in. Definitely in. Yep. Also, so Tao Pai Pai's back.
Yeah,
cyborg.
Cyborg.
My notes for Tao Pai Pai were Tao Pai Pai's washed. Get him.
He really is washed. Jen just fucking steamrolled him.
He washed Chaozu.
Yeah, but Chaozu, when has Chaozu been useful?
For doing the ranking.
Yeah, changing around the numbers.
In the fighting, that's mostly it.
Wow, he's a support character through and through.
Yep. He's Law.
Supporting cast.
No, but Law's got some DPS on him.
Yeah. I can't relegate him to support only, but he's like probably the best supporting One Piece. Anyways,
I wanted to talk about something like Roshi said, "Don't push yourself beyond your limits."
Mm-hmm.
That's an interesting statement because I think like
he means
don't take it too seriously because he knows there's gonna be a fight between him and like Piccolo anyway. I think
Roshi doesn't know Piccolo, right?
Roshi doesn't know Piccolo.
Oh,
Roshi doesn't know about Piccolo at all. Only Goku.
Oh shit!
No, so far as Kami and Popo too, but like Roshi and Tien Goku and Tien are the people that are in the tournament that know right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like
So it doesn't, and I get like bettering yourself and stuff, and I think maybe what he means is don't push yourself past your limits that you like on the daily basis, like you collapse every time, right?
Yeah.
Probably not do that every day, but like
I
gradually.
mean, he said it like right before they enter the tournament, so I don't think that like I
Oh,
think
oh,
context
like in
wise
the
it doesn't
I
make
think
sense.
he did. Okay, and then it's probably for like the tournament, like fighting.
Yeah.
Probably not
Yeah,
this.
but like I think that's interesting because isn't like pushing one's limit like one of the main things that like the characters are like known for? Like
Like it's
Yeah.
just
like
shonen, right? That's
they
like
keep going, they push past their limits, they surpass them right then and there. You know, like
Hmm.
it's not like
in Yami's words,
it's
surpass your limits. You know.
yeah that yeah. So like it seems weird that that's something that Roshi goes out of his way to say, "Hey, don't do that."
Yeah.
So like, how are you
Strange.
guys interpreting that?
I don't know. It was a weird statement. Like I was also thought like you like that's weird because it's a shonen. Like this is where you this is the genre for pushing past limits, going to the end, and then continuing and
Hmm.
going
Yeah, does this
further.
indicate that like we've like misinterpreted something like horribly, or is this just a throwaway line? Like,
It probably is a throwaway line, I think, because otherwise this does make like zero sense for Roche to say. I think.
Hut, your thoughts?
I interpret it as like, don't take this as like an extremely serious fight,
Okay, okay, okay.
like type, um, for example, like what Tien did against Yamcha the past round.
Yeah, okay.
Probably not go to that extreme, but like still have like a good fight, you know.
All right. Okay, I can see that. I can see that. Okay, you guys have anything else you want to talk about?
Tien just washing Tao. He
How?
was
Yeah.
like,
Wax on, wax off. You know.
and it really showed like Tien is a force to be reckoned with.
Oh yeah. I mean, to be fair, he was as fast as Goku was. Back when I feel like
They
Goku's
were
not even faster. I think.
like
No, of
they were
course.
matching each other. They were just as strong as each other, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Also, I like. Oh yeah, one thing I noticed: Goku has not won a martial arts tournament yet, right?
No,
Nope.
He has not won a single one.
is this gonna be the first time?
Maybe,
Good
maybe.
times to start him, I
I
guess.
actually like that. Like as much as I talk about Goku taking L's and liking it, I haven't mentioned that yet, and I think that's a damn shame because that's actually really cool. That like we're this far into the story, and he still has yet to win one. This is the third one we're going into.
Hmm.
There's always someone stronger than you. Something Popo
Yeah,
said, which I like.
yeah.
I actually, when I read that, I was like, "Oh, that's good. I like that," because that's also what like
It's true.
Roshi was trying to say.
There's always someone stronger.
It shows like unity of like the great masters that like that is like the prevailing thought that there is always somebody stronger than you, and this is something held even by the people up in heaven. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's a thing of like the great masters will always want to train. Like even if you're strong, super strong, you want to still continue training. So the thought behind still training is there's always someone stronger. Always continue training. That's like so it doesn't
Yeah.
because they don't slack off. I think that's the reasoning behind it.
Yeah.
They don't just stop training.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And yeah, and I also liked after Tao Pai Pai cheated, I was like, nah, I don't care about the match anymore. He was like, oh, then I was just like, oh, just Tien won, and Krillin and Yamcha were like, oh, all right, let me jump in.
All right, let's scrap.
Let's grab. He broke the rules. Tien's won, and Tien was like, nah, y'all.
They were like they're cracking their
Uh,
knuckles. Let's scrap. Let's like dude,
I
let's
got
just JJK jump him.
Yeah, they were about to jump
the
this
Bison.
man. They were about to jump this man for real.
All right,
Yeah.
but I think with that, I'm going to end off today's episode.
Mhm.
You
Yeah.
know, we'll see you next week for chapters 171 to 180 already.
Oh my goodness.
And with that, we'll say goodbye to Ryu,
Layers.
to Hut.
Wait.
I've been your host Ben, saying that I've been reading Adult Goku's dialogue all in the DBZA voice. We'll see you next week.